Have you ever felt like you have all the time in the world, but at the end of the day, you've accomplished nothing meaningful? That's the problem. You think you have time. Meanwhile, you're stuck in an endless scroll on TikTok, watching Instagram Reels, or consuming motivational videos that only give you a false sense of accomplishment. That cheap dopamine tricks you into believing you're making progress. But the truth is, it's stealing the one resource you can just never get back: your time. This video is a wake-up call. It's not about blaming you. It's about helping you realize the potential you're wasting. So tell me in the comments, what's the biggest distraction that wastes your time every day? It's time to call it out and start making a change. Now that we know what the problem is, let's get straight to the point. Procrastination doesn't just steal your time. It does it while making you think you're being productive. Let's talk about the endless scrolling on TikTok and Instagram. You spend hours watching videos that entertain you, but at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? A few laughs and nothing more. These apps are designed to trap you, showing you exactly what they know you like: dances, recipes, jokes. And before you know it, you've lost valuable hours you could have spent building something real. Next, let's discuss motivational videos. Hatanoa, the fake dopamine. Watching someone run 10 kilometers or build an empire while you're in your pajamas on the couch might feel inspiring, but let's be honest, how many times do you actually get up and do something after watching those videos? It's like drinking an energy drink while staying seated. You get the energy, but you have nowhere to go. Motivation is great, but without action, it's like a car with a full tank of gas but flat tires. And then there's the fake sense of accomplishment. You watch something inspiring, shared on your story, get a few likes, and suddenly you think you're a productivity expert. It's like believing you're a chef because you watched 3 episodes of MasterChef. Deep down, you know you haven't done anything, but you keep repeating the cycle. Finally, let's talk about how this impacts young people aged 15 to 35. This generation has more tools and resources than any other, but also more distractions than ever. We're talking about incredible potential being wasted because the digital world has become a black hole for time and energy. How many young people have dreams, brilliant ideas, but never execute them because they're too busy planning instead of doing? It's time to start breaking this cycle, but don't worry. In the next block, we'll talk about how to take action and finally unlock that potential you have inside. In the meantime, think about this. What's the first thing you'd do if you stop procrastinating? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear your answer. All right, now that we understand how procrastination traps you and steals your time, it's time to face the real problem. Your brain is not on your side. Yes, you heard that right. Your brain is wired to avoid effort and seek comfort. It's like a child who wants to eat candy all day instead of sitting down to do homework. But here's the key. You can train it to work with you, not against you. First, let's talk about that fake dopamine you get from watching motivational videos or sharing inspiring quotes on your social media. Let's be clear. Watching someone else achieve their goals doesn't mean you're achieving yours. It's like watching someone exercise and thinking you're burning calories too. Motivation is useless without action. So if you watch a motivational video and don't do anything with that energy, it's like filling up a car with gas and never starting it. The reason these platforms trap you is that they offer instant rewards. Now back to the endless scrolling, laughs, entertainment, and that feeling that you're not wasting time. But the truth is you are, and the worst part is you don't even realize it. It's like eating junk food. It fills you up for a moment, but afterward you feel empty. So how do you break this cycle? The answer is simple, but not easy. Set boundaries. Use a timer when you're on your phone and stick to it. If you can't trust yourself, use apps that block those networks after a certain amount of time. Finally, let's talk about the huge potential you're wasting. If you're between 15 and 35 years old, you're in the best stage of your life to build something worthwhile. But what are you doing? Are you investing in your future or letting distractions keep you busy but unproductive? The men who achieve great things aren't the smartest or the most talented. They're the ones who learn to control their time and say no to what doesn't serve them. So the next time you're tempted to open another app or watch another video that adds no value, ask yourself, is this bringing me closer to my goals, or is it just distracting me from them? In the next block, we'll summarize everything we've learned, and I'll give you some practical tips so you can start taking action today. But for now, I want you to think about this. What would you do if you used all that wasted time on something that truly matters? If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're not here by accident. You're here because you know you have a problem that needs to be fixed. Today we talked about more than just procrastination. We talked about how you're wasting your potential and your time on things that add no value to your life. I want you to remember this. The time you waste today is time you will never get back. Every second you spend on distractions, on cheap dopamine, is time you could be using to become the man you know you're capable of being. Here are the most important takeaways from this video. First, motivation is nothing without action. It doesn't matter how many inspiring videos you watch. If you don't take a step toward your goals, it's all meaningless. Second, the fake dopamine from social media is designed to steal your time. Recognize those traps and set clear boundaries. And third, if you're between 15 and 35 years old, this is your time. This is the time to build, to fail, to learn, and to grow. No one is coming to save you. No one will do the work for you. If this video resonated with you, I want to invite you to join our community. This channel isn't for everyone. It's for men who are ready to become the 1%, the men who master their time, their emotions, and their lives. Subscribe and turn on notifications because every video will give you real tools, practical strategies, and the mindset you need to reach the next level. This is your first step toward transformation. So are you ready to start? Hit that subscribe button. Join our community and let's make this the beginning of something great.